Hello and welcome to highlights of the Monument Cycling Cambridge Criterium Elite Open Race. The relentless rain from earlier in the weekend thankfully cleared beautifully for a field of just shy of 70 riders who'd battle it out over 2.6 kilometres around the historic streets of Cambridge. After winding up the National Circuit Series a few weeks back, there were still scores to settle between the fastest sprinters in the country. First and second place in the series, Rob Scott and Matt Bostock for Tekkers CC and Ribble Rebellion respectively, both here today and bringing several teammates. 7 riders from Richardson's Trek Das, 5 from St Piran, wheelbase Captec Castelli as well with their sprinter Thomas Armstrong, and here we see Harry Johnson, the lone rider from VC St Raphael, digging off the front. So, battles to be done, and the field wasted no time in testing each other's legs, as here we see Alex Peters in the orange of Richardson's Trek Das with a big attack on the left-hand side of the road to go clear. This is the last corner back onto the home straight on Victoria Avenue, and he'd get a few metres on the bunch, but sadly this wouldn't last. However, as we see here, 2 of his teammates, Alex Pritchard and Ollie Mangum, would counter. Mangum just returning himself after a string of crashes earlier on in the year. And the 2 would join Archie Pete in the white, green and black of Reflex Racing and Matt Webber in the black with white sleeves of Wolfox Cams-Le-Col race team. The chase behind would now be led by Tom Cousins for Ribble Rebellion with his teammate, the early race favourite and multiple National Series round winner Matt Bostock wearing number 1 on his wheel. Wheelbase Captec Castelli's Tom Armstrong and Callum Laborde staying near the front and on the left of the road, the red helmet of Alec Briggs leading Tekkers CC. Around the 90-degree left from Bridge Street into the final few laps, and now it was Jake Jackson for 3VA SRCT who led with his teammate Will Truelove sitting in 3rd place just behind Tom Cousins, who again finds himself at the front putting out fires for Ribble Rebellion with Matt Bostock glued to Truelove's wheel. The pace now incredibly high, and coming into the very final lap it looks like it's all back together for a bunch sprint, as now we see the big frame of Harry Tamfield for St Piran powering on the front as he looks back for their sprinter Will Roberts, who's sitting perfectly placed in 3rd wheel just nestled behind Matt Bostock. Tamfield, 29 years old, having suffered glandular fever at the start of the year, now returning and looking in fine form. As he continues to smash the pace at the front, Tom Armstrong for wheelbase Captec Castelli is up there just hiding in the front 5. William Truelove will be up here as well with that blue and red helmet for 3VA SRCT. As we come around onto Jesus Lane from Bridge Street once more, and Tamfield still at the front as Truelove moves up now onto the wheel of Bostock, taking 3rd wheel from Will Roberts, who moves back into 4th. And now with Tom Armstrong, who moves into the wind looking for Bostock's wheel as he pushes Truelove out to take that 3rd wheel position for himself. As we take this gentle right-hand bend to pass Jesus College Study Centre on the right. And this would be the moment for a huge attack by Frank Longstaff for Schils-Doltcini Racing Team as he puts in a brutal turn of speed on the left-hand side of the road. Richardson Trek Das try and respond, as does Tamfield, who still leads at the front of the bunch. But Longstaff then with 6 or so bike lengths as we come up to the last 90-degree left-hand turn onto Victoria Avenue, where it's now only about 400 metres to the finish, and still it's Frank Longstaff on the front with this huge unconventional display of raw power. Is it going to be too little too late for anybody left behind as 3VA SRCT's William Truelove opens up his sprint? Bostock then goes for Ribble Rebellion on the right. Would he have enough to bring it back? It would be so close on the line, but it would be Frank Longstaff for Schils-Doltcini Racing Team who'd take victory here in Cambridge after a huge solo effort in the closing part of the race. The bunch tried to bring him back, but crossing the line, Bostock would have to settle for 2nd place for Ribble Rebellion, and Will Roberts would round out the podium in 3rd place for St Piran. Joe Holt comes in 4th place for Tekkers CC, and William Truelove comes in 5th for 3VA SRCT. We'd like to give a huge thanks to all the volunteers, supporters, riders and teams who helped make today so wonderful. We really hope you've enjoyed the event, and we look forward to seeing you next time.